We turn now to this. Allen County Councilman Larry Brown took 4 days to decide, but today submitted his resignation over remarks that he made at a public meeting last week. The comments were seen as racist in nature by many people connected to the recent George Floyd protests in downtown Fort Wayne. Jeff Newmeyer is live with reaction to Brown's departure from council and what will happen next to fill the vacancy and restore public's trust in the fiscal body. Jeff?
Yeah, Caitlin, I think it's fair to say that Brown wrestled with the notion of stepping down. The pressure came from lots of different directions for him to quit, and maybe that finally became too much for him to resist. Larry Brown submitted his resignation at around 11 o'clock this morning to Allen County GOP Chairman Steve Shine, who had urged Brown to do so during multiple phone conversations. At the end of last week's council meeting that was streamed live on Facebook, Brown made comments about the downtown protesters, saying in part, quote, "As uneducated as they are on local government, they do vote, and unfortunately they also breed." Michelle Kelsey, among a group of Purdue Fort Wayne professors who started a petition asking for Brown to resign, she thinks county council could benefit from anti-racism training. More than 100 protesters were arrested the first weekend of demonstrations in late May in Fort Wayne, prompting calls from some advocates that police were too aggressive and that the criminal charges against some of those arrested be dropped by the prosecutor. Brown felt it was wrong that county council be expected to intervene, that it was outside its authority, he said. Kelsey thinks that's not right at all.
It's important that council take their budgetary power seriously, and they could request some reviews and changes to the way that the sheriff's office or Karen Richards' office is handling the issue of protesters in Fort Wayne.
In helping teach and instruct people on diversity issues and how best to handle those in public and in private. It's not if somebody is outwardly in public saying the right thing, they have to have that feeling in their heart.
Now, Steve Shine welcomes more diversity training, he says, for lots of entities, county council included in that. I reached out to Brown today. He did not want to comment further. He apologized earlier for what he said last week. The local Republican Party will schedule a caucus in the next 30 days made up of precinct committeemen and women from Brown's district. Their job will be to pick his replacement that will then serve out the remainder of his 2.5 years left on this term.
All right, Jeff, thank you for that. He did step down with no time to spare, ending that 10-year run. Jeff, the story will follow throughout its entirety. Jeff, thank you.